we haven't talked in
Damn.
2 months, and everything in the world has happened since
I
then.
has
So,
happened. I
yeah.
know it's true. You know, who's sleeping right now? I'm not near a bed at all. Anyway, I'm sure you've been talking about this stuff like every day on. I know you're. I mean, I know because I watch your streams. I know you've been talking
Thank
about
you.
this stuff a lot. So I hope we didn't just bring you on and it's like, let's talk more about these like horrible things that are going on in the world. I do kind of just want to meme and goof with you,
No, it's all
but
good. It's important.
I know we haven't talked about it really. So
It's on everyone's mind to some extent as well. There's not really any escaping it, I think.
yeah, well, I mean, even my whole thing is like I'm posting just like goofy, silly shit online, you know. And I was kind of like even talking to my friends like, should I even be doing this? Is this the wrong thing to do? Like, do I need to kind
No,
of just like
it's
chill out?
objectively the right thing to do.
Well, that's kind of what the conclusion I came to is like really the only thing that I can, I mean, not that this is any help to anybody, but it's like the best contribution that I can make is to just try to do what I'm good at, you know what I mean? And just try to like make people happy. And so I'm really trying to avoid, you know, any like really negative stuff or engaging with that stuff. I just want people to kind of be able to escape when they see my material, but even that, it's tough. You know what I mean? It's tough sometimes.
Yeah, fully. Well, I mean, I always enjoy when I see your guys' comics. Obviously, I'm kind of
Oh,
biased
thanks.
in this because I know you guys, but I
True.
think that you know, it's like you said, right? It's about like getting burnt out. I think even people who are quite formidable about getting burnt out do eventually get burnt out. It's not really like an escapable facet of being human. It's just sort of
Hmm.
inevitable to a point. And you know, it's nice being to engage outside of that. Of course, at the same time, it's also nice to be able to talk frankly about it. I've been
Hmm.
trying to disengage as much as possible from politics while not doing the streams, like not looking on Twitter or whatever, because it's literally just it's just like Hitler particles. Like it's just Hitler, 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 Hitler. Every kind of Hitler.
Yeah.
We've got Jitlers, Jewish Hitlers. We've got Pitlers, Palestinian Hitlers. We've got regular Hitlers. You know, it's just nonstop. So
Bro, don't get me started on the Blitlers.
the Blittlers, man. Holy shit,
Not
there's
not
plenty of
those
them.
Blitlers
guys.
go crazy.
Not those
And
guys.
yes,
God.
Harris, I know you want to call them the, but it's the Blitlers.
No, no, bleep that.
You're
Get rid of that. That's you're sick. Bleep that out. Oh, dude, I really wish one of you guys was exploring this cave with me as I hit a dead end. But
Why did you leave without me?
why don't you come find me? I'm really not that far away. Here,
Well, I
look,
remembered I had salmon, so right now I'm eating salmon. But
I'm getting the
like,
basics started in my house. I gotta plant my flag first, so to speak.
yo, there's
Oh,
no
God.
way if they did a one-state solution that the Palestinians would be okay with it being called Israel. They'd have to change the name, right?
They have to come up with something entirely new.
One state solution is like as far from being possible as it ever has been right now. It is the most distant, unachievable goal in
It's not going to happen.
existence.
Well, I'm not even sure what the if there's any achievable goal with how delusional some people's like demands are on both sides. I'm a centrist.
I think like realistically,
Both sides, man.
the best thing that could happen, like realistically, and this isn't realistic, but like the closest thing to realistic that we could get, I think, would be fuck. The problem is like the West Bank and Gaza are on opposite sides of Israel, so there's no way to give them both unless you give the entire northern part of Israel back to Palestine. But there would need to be like a big land reclamation thing, and it would be a two-state solution with like I guess like a council of equal representation for both that manages issues between the two states. And that's never going to happen. But that's the closest thing to good that could happen, I guess.
I think they should put you in charge, Vosh.
What would you do, Vosh? Is that what you would do? If
Um,
you got out the outcome?
I mean, the problem with anything that I would want to do would be that I get called anti-Semitic for it because Israel would have to give up a lot of their perceived holy land.
Uh-oh.
But yeah.
Goy alert. Goy
Yeah,
alert.
I get called a
The
goy
goy
so
is
fucking
about-
hard.
Dude, when
Goy
a
is
cat
fucking
when a
big.
cattle-ass goyim just says something so anti-Semitic, you gotta hit him with that chosen
People stare. Yeah.
Wait, I was just gonna say something. I had a funny
Yo,
zinger.
before your zinger, what's the history on both sides? Because growing up in Saudi, I remember it was like and we were kids at the time, but they explained it to me, and it was like one Jewish guy made a deal with some random Palestinian guy and purchased all of Palestine or something. So it was something that level of
That
stupid.
does
So I don't
not
think
sound
that's
accurate to me.
Yeah, that can't be right.
No, that
That
checks
does
out.
not sound right. Yeah, track.
No, basically, okay, so depends on how far back you want to go, I guess. But like the area of Palestine was like a British administrative area where they had effective control. And after World War II, all of the white Westerners got to pretend that they weren't also anti-Semites for a bit because Hitler was that bad, and and they were like, well, you know, let's give you your chosen people land, blah blah, haha. We'll pretend to we respect you. What about this area full of dirty peasant Palestinians whose, you know, a false pagan god was makes them believe they also have the Holy Land, haha. And they did the Nakba, which was basically like because it was a British-controlled territory, they did the same thing as in India, where there were people who were quote-unquote Palestinian, but like in reality they were basically just stooges of the British administration, right? So like in India, they had the Raj government, which was you had British people and you had Indians, but the Indians who worked in the Raj government were not like representative of Indian people. They were the people who were willing to work with the British, i.e. sellouts, basically. You know, they like functionally like national level Uncle Toms.
I mean, isn't that what George Soros did?
On
He
some
doesn't get
levels,
shit for it.
he's not the best guy.
Let me ask you something, Zach. Can we go a single episode without you bringing up George Soros? Just one.
Gets brought up on Twitter quite a bit too.
Yes, sir. I do think like sometimes that you know how gay people. You know how gay guys get they get married to a woman that's called a beard. I almost kind of feel like I'm Zach's anti-Semitic beard because he can be like, "What do you mean? My boyfriend is Jewish. You can't tell me."
I also am. I'm Jewish coded. I grew up in Beverly Hills. Thank you.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
I'm also playing cover here. I just to finish what I was saying. So like there were Palestinians who facilitated the transfer of land, but it was not like a democratic decision. And then the first Nakba took place, which was the mass exodus of Palestinians as the land was annexed to create Israel. Some like million Palestinians fled. Huh?
Nakba?
Nakba,
That's
yes.
something like if I'm at a restaurant and I'm like, I don't know what this is. But
It sounds like a delicious bread.
Sounds good.
It does.
Yeah, give me 2 Nakbas.
Let me get 2 Nakbas.
That's my tight 5, everyone. Thank you.
Anyway, type 5,
baby. I'm the funny guy.
And basically, everything since then has been like a more, maybe not more extreme, but like a faster.
Now listen, bro. Are you clearly have, as I interrupt you telling me the question I asked, you clearly have like a, you know, far left crazy slant on it. Like, would an Israeli guy tell me the same story?
Well, so far everything I've said is objectively correct. But I was about to get to the part that they would disagree with. Yeah.
Okay, please continue.
Let me hear that part.
Well, basically everything since then has been like a faster and arguably more extreme for the modern world version of what we did to the Native Americans, where Israel will like occupy a certain amount of land, and then they'll be like, okay, so here's our dealio. Okay, we get this and you get that, and then we're done. We're good. And then the deal is signed, and then Israel takes more land. Specifically, what they do is they advance their border with internationally illegal settlement placing, where they will place Israeli settlers, which are like citizens who volunteered to be on the front line of the Zionist project. And they will occupy villages that are just at the edge of where Israel can legally settle, and then they'll be like, well, obviously we have to protect these settlers, and they'll bring military installations and like set up a security perimeter that extends beyond where they can settle. And then they've been doing that and slowly advancing further and further until we arrive at the current situation where the West Bank is basically completely taken over, and just Gaza remains as, I was about to say like untouched by Israel, but obviously not because it's currently getting bombed. Sorry, that was so boring and serious, but like that's...
No, I mean, that's actually...
Palestine is Harry Potter, and then Israel is Voldemort.
Essentially, yes.
Essentially.
Selling it to liberals like that specific line being like, yes, now I have a way of convincing them.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. That was
God,
I
man.
imagined that in my head as being less dry.
It was
No. I mean, I think it was informative. I mean, honestly, I would say you're probably in the upper, like 0.0001% of people that actually know what's going on.
You're saying I'm a
the
good goy.
history. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're one
I'm
of
a
the good ones.
goy. I'm a good goy boy.
There you
I'm a
go.
mensch.
I kind of, dude. I have so much crap on me. I don't know what the fuck to do.
I'm just about done, by the way.
To,
I'm sorry it took so long.
No, that's all right. I found so much iron though. This is so base. Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of was like, I did more further research, because even I don't, not, I shouldn't even say even it's just like, I really don't even know all of the history, that goes on that's going on over there. And, Twitter is just not the place I want to get educated on a subject because everyone has to say it in like a rude way. You know what I mean? It can't just be, like, is that not true though? Like, it's like, can you just tell me,
It's fully true.
Oh,
Okay,
guys.
I want to ask seriously though. Have you been on the receiving end of like actual anti-Semitism following?
No, dude, I was telling. Well, okay.
I'd like to. I mean,
apart from Zach, sorry.
I feel like I've given you some.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking like obviously like Zach excluded.
I think this is part of the reason that I'm like sometimes feeling a little bit like, guys, what's going on? Is because like this is the first year I've been alive that I've actually like felt. Oh my god. Okay. No. Hey. Oh my god. Wait. Sorry. Hang on. I want to tell you guys how I feel. This is a very serious topic, but holy shit, I just got surrounded by creepers, and it ain't getting better.
How's your cat, Bush? How's your cat?
All my cats are doing wonderfully. We just caught a video right before I talked to you guys of Artemy, the big fat one, was sitting on top of some crinkly paper that the cats love, so we left it out. And Ruben jumped on top of him and kind of flopped on top of his back like he was riding some gigantic saddle. It was very cute.
That is so cute. I want a cat so bad. Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna survive, guys. Anyway, this is the first year that I've honestly felt like things are getting weird to be a Jewish American, and I think what's especially upsetting to me about it is that it doesn't really seem like anybody takes it seriously. Like I don't think, and that's not even to say, I'm not even trying to Amy Schumer post right now, but I just mean like, I do worry like a lot of what's going on right now and a lot of stuff that happened earlier this year with some of like.
As you continue, I am joining the expedition. Where is the hole?
Okay, come.
Oh yeah, wait for me. I want to go.
Okay. First of all, come to Brazil, and by Brazil I mean the cherry blossom forest. Or actually, I might be near you anyway because I know you were setting up over here.
The bridge, you're saying?
Oh, I see your little house, Vosh. Here, I'm gonna show you right now. Let me actually make a little breadcrumb trail so we can return.
Should I go across the bridge?
Yeah, it's in the cherry blossom forest.
I actually skipped over the more.
Oh, there's a beehive. I didn't know beehives could spawn in cherry blossom.
What do the beehives do, by the way? I know that there are bees, but
pick them up.
Yeah, honey gets you some potions and some special blocks.
My cat is scratching.
Okay, I didn't want to mess up your landscape, but I did create a little line of torches that we can follow back to the glory hole.
Gotcha, base.
Or glory. Let me actually put some of this iron in a furnace because I'm holding too much crap.
Let me get all that iron.
There's also this big hole here with the stalactites in the middle of the cherry blossom forest.
I think that it's all connected to a really large cave system that's like just underneath this mountain. Yeah, like every time that I like am walking along the mountainside, there's another massive hole that I think they're all connected to. And there is a mine shaft down there, and I didn't find like the good shit, so I think there's still a lot to be explored. Let me just put this shit in a thing.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted.
Yeah, you were saying people don't take anti-Semitism seriously.
Anti-Semitism.
You were being attacked because like restaurants are required.
No, I have never, no, like definitely I have never personally been victimized. I've had people ask me like rude questions before, but I kind of just take it on the chin. Like as a Jewish person, it's also, even that, it's like, it's not like I have ammunition to be like, what did you just say to me? You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm like, ha ha. Like I just don't really like think about it or consider it.
It's just I guess
the reality.
it's just one of those weird like ambivalent bigotries where like if you're black, right? You have to develop a kind of hypersensitivity to racism against you because that shit will rule your life without you knowing it if you don't. And if you're Jewish, it's maybe the case in some instances, but for the most part, anti-Semitism just feels really dated. Like, imagine being anti-Semitic, like unironically, right?
It
Like
did until this
and
year.
then
it
yeah,
did
and then
feel
it's like,
dated.
wait, a lot of people still feel that way, just quietly.
Yes, but a
Dude,
lot
I'll
of
be
people, I
honest, bro.
think-
All growing up in Saudi, people were like very anti-Semitic.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And I moved to the States, and it was like, oh yeah, that's not the vibe. And then, dude, yeah, like 2017, 2018, 2019, and up until now, it's been like, I feel like I'm back in Saudi. Like dude, I'm not even Jewish, bro. I just look Jewish, but I kind of feel
That's
that,
true. You kind of do.
I kind of feel what you're saying.
You know, it's so funny. I feel like being you know how gay guys have a really good gaydar? I think as a Jew, I have a really good Judar, and I can like look at people and be like, they're not Jewish, or like they're definitely Jewish.
Would
So
you-
the,
would you clock
Testing
Zach?
Italian.
I would not clock Zach as a Jew.
Ooh.